At least I got it. So hey guys, and welcome to episode 3 of the Stardew Valley series, where I do not use the watering can throughout the whole playthrough of Stardew Valley. I'm super looking forward to getting back into it today with the last day of spring and the start of summer. If you don't know about this series, I do not use my watering can throughout the whole entire game. I am relying on rain and a bit of luck to get me through and grow those crops on my farm. I have not had many crops grown, only a few parsnips, so this month I'm looking to get even more crops down and hopefully harvest them up. Before we get into the summer explanation, if you haven't seen episode 1 or 2, go and check them out in the top corner. I'm loving this playthrough so far and I'm going to be doing more of it, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. So now I'm going to go back to previous Tom and the first episode of this playthrough and talk about the rain in summer. Summer's rain is a bit different. As you progress through the month, it gets rainier and the percentage chance of rain gets higher. It increases steadily from 12.6 on summer 2nd all the way to 20.1% on summer 27th. No rain can fall on summer 1st, summer 11th or 28th due to them being festival days. Lightning is guaranteed on summer 13th and summer 26th, and there cannot be lightning without rain. This means there should be 6 days of rain in summer. There are 2 options here. The first option is to grow wheat. Wheat is great for 2 reasons. The first being that wheat only takes 4 days to grow. And the second is that you are able to grow it in summer and in fall. So if we don't get those rainy days in summer, we will get them in fall. So this crop is kind of my safety net crop, let's put it that way. The main problem with wheat is that you get very little farming XP when you harvest it. So I am going to be growing some wheat, but I'm not going to be reliant only on it, as I don't think I've got the money to buy all those seeds and then get all the farming XP by the end of summer. So the other crop that I'm going to be planting and growing is the hot pepper. This crop takes 5 days to grow and also has a chance to regrow, although I'm very unlikely to get that chance to regrow it after it's grown once. So with the 5 days that it takes to grow this crop, it is a very good option and is one that is likely to grow and be harvested before the end of the season. The crop gives you 9 farming XP instead of 6 farming XP, making it a much better crop to grow in summer. But before we get into summer, let's get into the last day of spring. Back on Rainy Farm again. Let's go. Just move my TV a little bit closer. I actually might move it. No, that looks a bit ugly. I'm probably going to move it there, just so it's a bit easier for me to check out the weather. And also today's Queen of Sauce. So we're going to check out what we get here. Omelette. Okay, that's a pretty simple one. So as you can see, this is how the farm is looking at the moment. I have built that silo and the coop is also built. So that means I'm going to be able to get some chickens this episode and also get rid of all of this grass that's on our land and get some hay. All of these crops, as you can see, are all going to die out, unfortunately. We did get a few parsnips, which is great. Our money's not looking that great at the moment, only 3,000. One of the biggest problems that I'm having at the moment is my levels. I'm not at farming level 2 yet, which is where we have to probably get in this month. Otherwise, this playthrough is going to take a long time, which we don't mind. We don't mind a longer playthrough, but, you know, speeding it along a little bit will be great as well, just to see some progress. I have got the fisher now, which fish is worth 25% more, but because I'm not level 2 farming yet, it's giving me an issue with crafting because I cannot build the mayo machine. So that means even when I get chickens, I'm going to be selling eggs instead of mayo until I can hit that level 2. But at least it'll provide me with a little bit of money as we go through the playthrough, and then when we hit level 2 farming, I'll be able to turn the eggs into mayo and make even more profit, which will be great. So I'm just going to start by scything up all of this area and getting some hay. I'm going to leave some around here just so I can eventually fence this area off and my chickens can just eat all of this on their own. If you ever are wondering as well, the last day of the month is the best day to do this on and collect all of your hay. The reason why is that all of this grass will expand drastically between months. One little strategy that I have and that I use in my playthroughs is that I plant a grass starter down on the last day of the month. By doing this, it just forces the grass to expand rapidly rather than having to wait even more days, and it's a great way to just use one grass starter and get loads of hay back from it. So yeah, there's a little fun tip for you. Just make sure you don't do that in fall, because then you're getting nothing back from it in winter. I'm going to run and see Marnie today and see if Marnie's working. Okay, Marnie is. And I'm going to purchase our first animal of the playthrough. We don't have too much money right now, so I only think I'm going to get 1 chicken. I'm going to see what it randomizes it as. Pituno? Pit? I could make this better and go like pitter, like a pitter bread. Do we name all the chickens after bread in this playthrough? Maybe a theme would be nice, but for now, we're going to stick with our new animal, pitter. I'll send little Pear to her home straight away. I gotta like that. That's nice money. And I'm also going to check out the Traveller today and see what the Traveller has in store for us. Tulip, coal, bok choy, pickles, coleslaw, starfruit. That's interesting. Not that we're going to be able to grow it anyway. Crystal floor, copper bar, mead, fiddlehead risotto, pathways, rare seed, and coffee bean. Now, usually I would buy that rare seed, but in this playthrough, we're just not going to get 28 days of rain in fall. Also this month, I'm going to be trying to get through the fish tank bundles. There are quite a few fish here that we can catch this month. I know the walleye is 100% one of them. The same goes for the lake fish bundle because we can catch that sturgeon. One of the best fish to catch in the game. I'm going to try and get 2 sturgeons. The reason why I want to is that I want to put one into a fish pond and then get its roe from it and turn that into caviar, which makes a decent profit, especially early on in the playthrough. Was a specialty fish bundle. I already got the pufferfish last episode at the Traveller. The ghostfish we can catch, and we can also catch the wood skip. The reason why we can catch that is because we do not have to wait until the secret forest to catch this fish because we are on this farm. That's one of the great things about this farm. Alongside having the forageables on our farm, we can also get this wood skip a little bit earlier. The tiger trout, we'll have to wait another month as we can only catch this in fall and winter. And we can also finish this ocean fish bundle because these 3 can be caught in summer. So hopefully we'll only be waiting on 2 fish going into fall. So for now, I'm going to go and get a few more spring onions because they're not going to be there next month, and just get some forageables. Also going to sell some items when I get back from that and work out a gauge of how many crops we can grow, because right now I'm only on 2,300 by buying that chicken, but the chicken's going to make me more money as we go, so it is a good investment. I didn't want to get 2 because it will just cut my money quite short, especially when I know I'm going to have to buy some crops going into the next month. So I'm just going to get all of these now, and then I'm going to go back and see what items we need to sell. So the melon seeds are something and an item that I'm going to sell just because I'm not going to plant them down. It takes 12 days for them to grow, so there's no point in really just keeping them in here. Also, unfortunately, I'm going to get rid of these parsnip seeds. Not all of them. I'm going to get rid of 7 of them. I did buy a few too many at the start of the game, but that's okay. You live and you learn. And we won't make that mistake, hopefully, again. Obviously, this is a very different playthrough, so there are going to be mistakes as we go because, we just can't water those crops. So it is a bit of a different one. Also, going to sell the anchovy, the flounder, and the herring, just because I need a little bit more money going into summer. Oh, it won't let me sell the melon seeds. Wow. So I guess that's because I got gifted them. That's okay though. We will make use of them probably next year, but they are just going to sit there for a while. The other thing I've done here is I've taken 3 of each forageable, and I'm going to craft some wild seeds, actually 3 pairs of them, so 30. That's just going to allow us to buy more crops for summer. Let's also go and check out our lovely new chick. Oh, there's Pear. We love to see it. Also, I will just chuck some hay on the bench. And there we go with the wood skip. That is actually so good. That means we don't need to upgrade our axe straight away just to get into that secret forest to catch the wood skip. The other thing that I'm going to do is make a recycling machine. That's 25 wood, 25 stone, and 1 iron bar. You tend to get a lot of trash at the start of Stardew Valley, especially the soggy newspapers, and they can be turned into cloth at a 10% chance. And cloth is something I need for the community center and also is quite a high value item. So we're going to see if we can get any cloth before the end of the day. But yeah, as you can see, there's also a 90% chance you get a torch, so I can light up a little bit more of the area. I like putting them on the end of fence posts as well. I feel like that's a good one. But of course, we want the cloth and not the torches. I'm actually going to go sleep the night now and get into the next month. Okay, not too much, but it's like nearly 1,500 more that we're going to spend on crops. Okay, I was thinking, where is my pickaxe? I must have put my pickaxe with Clint to upgrade it. That makes sense going into the mines for next month too. Is maple syrup one we need for the community center? It is the exotic one, right? Okay, so we can finish this bundle too. So I might run to the community center because I've got that wood skip as well to put in. And we can also see how many of the summer forageables we can get on the way. Go to Clint's, get my pickaxe. Also go to Pierre's and buy some seeds. That's the plan today. Also, as you can see, we're going to need to buy some more fertilizer at Pierre's. So we had the water retaining soil, not the fertilizer, but it was that one. It means that it'll hold or has a chance of holding water between days, and that'll help out this playthrough a lot. So the wood skip in this bundle, the sweet pea in this bundle, and then the maple syrup in here, which completes this exotic foraging bundle. And we also get another room unlocked. Oh, it's the bulletin board, which is great. I thought we were getting a room then and not the bulletin board, but we're going to check out the bulletin board and see, I guess, how much is actually feasible to do this month and probably this year in Stardew Valley. Got the chef's bundle. Okay, so we need another maple syrup, a truffle, fiddlehead fern, poppy, Maggie roll, and a fried egg. The dye bundle, which can be done, just have to wait and see for the red cabbage. Now this is a much more of a reasonable bundle for us in this playthrough. We'll be able to get all of those items pretty easily. Enchanters, not too bad, it's just that rabbit's foot, isn't it? And the fodder bundle, which can be done as well. It'll probably be second year when we finish the bulletin board though. Help wanted, slime hunter, 8 frost jellies in the frozen depths. We can do that. We can do that. Now this is where I've got to do some maths. Not that I really want to. So the plan here is to go for 15 pepper seeds. They take 5 days to mature, and I'm going to be also putting some of the basic retaining soil on them. The problem is that the basic retaining soil is just so expensive. That means I'm going to be spending 1,500 on basic retaining soil, which is a lot, especially early on in the playthrough. Kind of a bit reluctantly going to do that for the pepper, but for the wheat, I am not going to do it. With it being a summer and fall crop, it means that the pressure's a little bit off with that, so I don't have to plant down the basic retaining soil. It means that we might get it a little bit later, but I'm not too worried. It'll still give us a decent amount of farming XP. But the peppers are probably going to be the best bet, and they'll get us some money back. And I'm going to buy them first right here, right now. So 5, 10, 15. And then the 15 retaining soils, 1, 2, 3, so that's 15. Now I've got 1,640 left, which we are going to be spending. Ooh, how much do I actually spend on the wheat? Let's go to 15 again. So I think we're just going to go for 30. Do I do more? You know what? They're quite cheap, so let's go for 40 instead. So let's go and place them down right here, right now. So let's start with these 15. Place them down there. Also crafted a scarecrow to put down. I'm probably going to place it there, which will just protect all of these crops around. I'm going to actually move these two and place them a bit further away, maybe over there, just so I've got a bit more space to plant this wheat down. There we go. I planted all of those down. I'm going to put 15 of this basic retaining soil down on the hot peppers too, just for when it does rain, so I don't forget about that. Now, am I going to make it to Clint's today? I don't think I am. It shuts at 5, right? What, an hour and a half to get there? Probably should have gone to Clint's first and then planted the seeds, but you know, you live and you learn, don't you? You live and you learn. I think we should be good though. No, it shuts at 4. Why did I have to say that? We should be good though. Also, never checked if tomorrow is going to be a rainy day. It's going to be clear and sunny. I was expecting that, especially early on in the month. I'll probably get quite a few sunny days at the start. And then as we go, we'll get some more rainy ones. I think I'm going to sleep the night there, though we didn't really sell too much or anything like that. We're just waiting for a rainy day, really. And also, I'm going to go into the mines today. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. I mean, it is summer, so that's kind of understandable. But before we can even go to the mines, I need to pick up my pickaxe from Clint's, as we do a lot here in Stardew Valley. Just a bit of waiting. Copper pickaxe. That's going to make everything a lot easier in the mines today. Here we go, down to level 50. I'm also going to sort my inventory out. Yeah, just put my food over there and put the bamboo pole, because I don't need it as much, but it's just in case we get to a fishing level and I want to fish. I keep it on me. That's a good layout right there. The ghosts are one that I do want to fight because I need that solar essence. I think I can complete another bundle here in the boiler room. Yeah, I can complete this one now too. Now I've got that solar essence, which is great. Also, if I can find any gold today, that will be amazing. I need to fight these slimes though, because that is, yeah, frost jellies right there. So I'm going to be fighting them. Ooh, we'll take the diamond as well. Just trying to kill as many slimes as I can. This trident's been great so far, but still, you know, the mobs are getting harder to actually kill. At least I dispose of then. But just trying to finish this journal and this help wanted task will give us quite a bit of money. And there we go. That is the last one right there. I need to go talk to Lewis. Okay. I'm going to try and drop down the levels before. If it seems like it gets like 4 p.m. or something like that, and I'm not going to find Lewis after that, then it might be an issue. But I'm actually good here, because I can just drop there, and then that's 5 levels. That's a little bit of progress in the mines as well as doing this task. So I'm going to go find Lewis wherever Lewis might be. Probably with Marnie, knowing how it is. Probably with Marnie. Ooh, I still need to click that bush on the save. Oh, that's going to be a funny one. Right, the first place to check is Lewis's house, which he is not in. The other place I'm going to check is Pierre's, because sometimes he's lurking around there. He actually is lurking around here today. Helped us with our slime problem, thank you. Hope you didn't go through too much trouble. I know it can be really hard to get that sticky slime out of your clothes. Okay, Lewis, what are you trying to say there? I've definitely ruined a few pairs of pants trying to catch those little wigglers. Oh, this is just the ick. You're a sus man, Lewis, but you know. We'll take the 680. We'll take it. I'm going to sell that diamond that we got in the mines because that'll be a little bit more money. I'm also just going to sort my inventory out real quick. I haven't petted our lovely chicken pitter. Chicken pitter? That sounded like a meal. Sounds kind of nice, actually. And as you can see, I've also put some fencing around there. But I need to place the last wood fence there, and that means pitter and whoever we get next in terms of chickens has their own little area on the farm, which is great. It means we don't have to keep on going back and stocking up hay every single day if we don't want to. On the way to the mines, I found the other 2 forageables for summer, so I'm going to go pick them up, take them to the community center, and also put the solar essence in. That will be 2 bundles completed, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. As you can see, there's a grape here, and here is the little spice berry. And there's 2 more grapes on this side, which I'm just going to pick up just to keep. Bang, bang, and that's another bundle complete and another room to work on. And then we can put the solar essence in the adventurers bundle. We'll get the small magnet ring, which is great. Keep on missing items because I don't have this one on, so we're going to put that one on straight away. And I'm also going to check out this bundle right here. This is just a lot of money that we're going to have to make. I think it's like 42,500 that we have to make to complete all of this, and that will get us the bus repair, which will be good. And then we can finish the fish tank bundle as well, unless we get that sandfish at the traveler. Otherwise, we'll have to head to the desert to get that. So yeah, it feels nice to be making early progress already on this and already on the community center. I was a bit worried because of obviously not being able to get all of the crops. It might slow us down, but if we can get everything else finished in first year or near about first year, because a lot of it does depend on money, but if we can get a lot of that stuff done in the first year and then just focus up on the crops going into the second year, then I think we should be good for finishing the community center in the second year, and then we can get onto all of the other stuff that Stardew Valley has to offer. I'm really loving this playthrough though. It's a cool, different take on Stardew Valley, and it's making me think about things that I wouldn't usually think about just because I can't get my watering can out and do all of these crops and water them and grow them. It's making me think about how to make money in different ways, which I'm going to probably do some more fishing now. And overall, I'm just really enjoying the different style of playthrough that this playthrough has to offer. We actually have a cutscene now as well. Oh, is this Linus in the bins? I want to befriend Linus in this because Linus is a good character to befriend, but it's not a great one. It's not a great one here. Sounds like the raccoons are back again. Filthy vermins. It's not a raccoon. It ain't a raccoon. You turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing me a real mess. Thanks. Make sure to give them a good scare so they never come back. And it is, in fact, Linus the raccoon. It was me, I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans, stuff that will go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? You can say, yes, it's disgusting. No, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Yes, it's illegal. That's George's private property. No, but I think you should get a job and stop leeching off others. We are definitely not going to do that to Linus. I think I'm going to go, no, it's a shame for food to go to waste. Personally, I wouldn't be happy if there was someone getting through my bin, but at the end of the day, if George is throwing out loads of food, it's going to go to waste and Linus wants it. That is what it is. I hit all the bins all over Pelican Town. So, you know, I'd be a bit of a hypocrite if I said, ugh, that's disgusting. Thanks, Capo. I know you're an open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. You can go home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. He's not going to go in George's. But here we go. Linus, what you doing, fella? What you doing? He's been caught this time. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Here I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. That's just a lovely, lovely one from Gus. Gus is a great character, and so is Linus. I really like Linus as a character. That cutscene has got me thinking, what was I doing next? Oh yeah, I was going to go fishing real quick. Also, I do want to get my fishing level up, because that'll make it easier to make money as we go on through the playthrough. It's one of my favorite skills in Stardew Valley for sure. Oh, we got mother catch. Was that because it was a big fish size? I didn't even know on that one. I think our fishing level might have increased there as well. So it might be onto fishing level 6 right there. Let's see what else we can catch here. Perfect. Hey, we love to see it. Another bream. I don't need the bream for the community center, so I think I'm just going to sell those. I'm going to sell the 2 breams and the iridium one, and I'm also going to sell the summer seeds and get some money back for those. And now, time to sleep the night. We also got greenhorn 15k. And we also hit that explosion. Level 4 mining, so we can now make transmute. And we also got the crafting recipe for the glowstone ring, which is one I'm going to need because it is so dark in my save right now. No level 6 fishing, but that's fine. We'll get that very soon. And there we go. 2,600, which is great. Means I could probably buy some more chickens now too. There's an earthquake during the night. That means that train station area must be open now. Capo, this is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. If you find them, bring them back to me discreetly. We're not going to be doing that, fellas. Just you wait. We will accept that though. For you, also, I didn't check what the weather report was. Going to be clear and sunny all day. Okay, no rainy days so far, so all my crops are just sat there. So sad. Let's go check on the chicken real quick. Hey, it's our first egg. So our plan off the start is just to sell those eggs. Not going to need them straight away, but we're just going to sell them. Of course, we don't have the main machine yet, so we'll be working our way towards that, but it'll be a little bit of income at the start of the playthrough and the start of summer. Hopefully by the end of summer, we can start turning those eggs into mayo and make a bit more money. Also going to check if Money's working today. I don't think she will be on a Wednesday. Okay, it's way too early for that. I guess I've got to go down like the pitta route now. So do we go Greek food or do we go like types of bread? I might do types of bread because we could have like tiger bread. That would be a cool one. Loaf. I like the name Loaf. Oh, Manny is here today. That's perfect. So going to get one more chicken right here. City? No, we're not calling it city. Going to go for Loaf first. Little Loaf. Oh, so cute. Going to go with Tiger. Little Tiger to her new home. And then finally we're going with Baguette. Little chick Baguette. Doesn't really have much of a ring to it, does it? Little Baguette. Did I get 4 female chicks there? I think I might have done. Kinda iconic. Don't mind that. So it's time to head off to the mines. Down to level 55 we go. Hopefully we can get through another like 5 levels today. Would be amazing. The trident's going well right now, especially with that spam click. It's pretty good. From there we go down to level 60. Gonna see what we get here. The crystal dagger. Ooh, maybe I shouldn't open that straight away because my inventory is kind of full. I might get rid of the 2 copper ore just for now. Take the dagger because I'll be able to sell the dagger. This trident's just so good at the moment. 15 to 26 damage with a 1 crit chance. Although it has crit chance and crit power, 4 to 10 damage just on a regular hit. It's just not great that you could do 4 damage, whereas, you know, my lowest here is 15. Right now, mining is a great way for me to spend my time, get all the way down to the bottom, get through all of the blacksmith bundle, and then once we've done that bundle, we don't have to think about it going into our second year. I'm going to head back home now, though. But before I do, I'm just going to run over here to the Adventurers Guild, and I'm just going to sell this crystal dagger for 200 because I don't really need it right now. Also, because of that earthquake, we now have access to this area up here. There's a lot of uses that you can get out of using the train station. I might end up making it kind of like a tree farm because I don't really utilize that space or use it that much. Don't really go there or pass by. I just plant loads of trees down in the areas that you can do and the areas that don't block NPCs. Again, the only item that I'm going to be selling is this diamond. Then I'm going to head off and I'm going to do a little bit of fishing. Now, you're probably thinking, you said fishing and now you're back in the mines. But actually, There's two reasons why I'm fishing here. If you go to your fish tank and specialty bundle, you see that you need a ghost fish. Normally you do get the ghost fish through killing mobs in certain levels, but you can also fish for it here on level 20 and some other levels further down in the mines. The other fish that you can catch here is the spook fish, and actually the spook fish goes for quite a bit of money. And now that I've got down to level 20 and even further, it means that I can start fishing in the mines for these fish. So that's what we're going to be attempting today. My skill level isn't very high, so it might be quite hard to catch this fish. So we're going to give it a go. If not, we'll have to come back. But for the ghost fish, should be pretty easy. The blobfish might be a bit harder. You also do get a lot of algae and stuff like that, but algae's not that bad. We don't mind that because we can turn that into food. So it's always good to have some of that. And I don't mind the trash either, because I can turn that into other items in the recycling machine. So really this area is quite good. I like this area a lot. But yeah, there's the ghost fish already. The ghost fish don't sell for great money or anything really. We will sell the ones that we don't need for the community center. So the lowest quality one I'll probably put in the community center and the rest of them I'll sell. But it's more the blobfish, which is good money here. The patience is killing me here. I am not getting a bite. There we go. Had to be the algae. Fishing on this game can sometimes just be like this. Sometimes you just get absolutely nothing over and over again. And I was really excited to catch the blobfish today, which is looking more likely that I'm not. I've only even got one ghost fish here, which is crazy. I thought I'd get way more here. Okay. Here's a fish, but that is going to be another ghost fish, right? Has to be. I'm going to get the treasure, though. See if we get anything cool there. Yeah, another ghost fish. What else do we have? Just some bait. I'm going to go for one last go. Oh, I just made myself sluggish. Oh, that's going to ruin my next day. I'm going to eat a spring onion, just so I can move about and see if we can make it back home in time. Should be fairly good here, because I should get there on the farm at least 130, right? Might even be 120. There we go, 120. I'm going to be super cheeky and put a ghost fish in there. And then run and sleep the night. Oh my god, what was that? Is that a boulder already? Wow, this save's crazy. If that's a boulder already, an iridium boulder, please, please, please just haven't ruined my crops. If this has ruined my crops, I'm gonna flip. An explosion was heard in the night. Okay, it's not on my crops. Oh, thank goodness it's up here. I was so worried I was gonna run out and have a massive boulder right in front of me. Obviously we can't hit it yet because it's not strong enough to break it, but look at my energy levels. Oh my god. We have another egg from our grown chicken. All the other chicks are just chilling in the grass right now. I think I'm gonna just do some work on the farm instead, like some scything and stuff that doesn't take as much energy today. And I might also look at what I need for the community center coming up. I'm going to try and avoid using as much energy as possible, just so I can get more energy for tomorrow and for my Friday. I don't know if I want to get a barn next or if I want to get an upgraded coop. The reason why I say that is because we already have this dinosaur egg, which we got very early on in the playthrough. But getting that so early on this playthrough means that if I upgrade my coop one step, it means that I can actually use the incubator and put that dinosaur egg in and get a lizard. But that is at 10 grand, so that is going to be quite expensive. When we hit 6k, we could get a barn instead, but it's going to take a little bit of time to get there as well. So I'm here at my favorite lake spot. I'm going to be fishing here today. So I'm looking for the sturgeon right now, and this might be it. This seems like it is it, because it is moving a bit crazy. As it does. Is this it? There we go. I'm really happy we've got that so far. I'm going to try and get a second one though, just so I can keep one. But yeah, I need this from the fish tank bundle. And then I think I'm going to head to the ocean today and also do some of the ocean fish and try and get, I think, 2 fish up there. But yeah, this seems like it is again. That was it, but it was moving a bit crazy at the start. This still could be it. Maybe not. I'm going to go for the treasure at the top instead. Rainbow trout, we'll take that though. Oh, and we got the 4 gold. That's so good. Now we can make that gold bar again for the community center and finish another pack. I already had 4 gold on me, so now I've got 8, and that means we're then 2 off another gold bar after that too. Bit more treasure here and 2 more gold. Let's go. So that's 2 gold bars right there. I kind of spoke that one into existence. Positive affirmation for today. We love to see it. Okay, the chub is needed for the community center too, so that's great. I only caught 1 sturgeon there, which is a little bit annoying. I know later on in the month I've got some ocean fish to catch too, but I think I'm going to put this sturgeon into the community center and then hopefully catch one later in the month, or catch one in winter, because that's another option that I could have. A lot of options on our plate. The lake fish and the sturgeon completes that bundle and gives us a dressed spinner. And then if we go to the bulletin board, it's Demetrius's one, right? We put the chub in there. That is great. At some point, I also need to buy the backpack upgrade. I know it's only 2,000 and I could buy this now, but I think there are a few more pressing things to buy right now. It is getting frustrating having to leave like 1 or 2 items, but I think on my next big mining session where I go and spend like the whole day mining, I'm going to buy this. Maybe later in the month, Pierre. Maybe later in the month. I sold the majority of those fish. I'm going to keep a few just so I have a stack of fish going forward. Also going to take some gold and put them in the furnaces right here. And I might also make 1 more bar. Probably a copper one. But for now, I'm going to sleep the night and get into the next day. There we go. I made a little bit more money. 600. The eggs don't sell for that much, really. I thought they would sell for a little bit more than that, but the mayo is just so much better than the eggs. And then weather report, clear and sunny all day. Not the greatest, is it? I'm going to keep the gold bar on me so I can take that to the community center. I'm also going to go and say hi to our friendos. How's Baguette doing? Baby Baguette. Lovely. Hopefully we'll start getting more eggs, though, in the next few days once they've been fed and petted. But now we'll just keep on selling those eggs. The traveler today, omelette, tulip, potato bait, oak resin, pink cake, cockle, apple sapling, cactus fruit, cave carrot, birch dresser, and rare seed. Again with the rare seed. Don't think there's anything really else here that we need. Of course, we can buy everything if we wanted to. It's all about prioritizing at the start of Stardew Valley. If there's something that you can think you can get in the next year, then I always just kind of leave it. But if it's something that I think, oh, this item's probably going to set me back and I'm going to be waiting for it for a while, even if it is really expensive and it's going to, you know, set me back on getting something else like a cube or upgrading one of my farm buildings, I tend to just go and buy the item. Eventually you're going to have loads of money, but you're not going to have that item because money just starts to ramp up in Stardew. Whereas getting an item sometimes can be a little bit harder if it's an item that you need to go to the desert for, if it's an item that is just not accessible yet. It can set you back even further than just taking the hit quite early on in the game. I'm going to do 2 things before I go mining today. I actually am going to go buy that backpack from Pierre because today is going to be my bigger mining day. And I'm also going to take this gold bar to the community center after I have bought this backpack. So here we go, Pierre. 2,000. Just for you. So now I've got 24 spaces in my inventory so I can move everything around. Just makes everything easier when, you know, planning out the day, and it means you don't have to have a chest on the or in any area which isn't your farm, and also it means that you don't have to run back to your farm. Sometimes I don't buy the backpack for quite some time. It just really depends on how I'm feeling in the game and how much I'm doing. But the fact that I got this trident quite early on, it means that I've just been able to get down the mountains quite quickly. So I was just like, let's just go ahead and buy it, you know? That gold bar in that bundle, so that one is complete too. Get another reward, which is another furnace, so we'll take that. Now we just need to find that fire quartz and everything else in the boiler room is done. And then we get the mine carts, which is great. Still no rain though, but we just kind of, I'm ignoring it, you know? I'm ignoring that there's no rain. Sometimes you just have to in playthroughs like these. I can sit here, I can be like, oh no, there's no rain, there's no rain. It's not going to change the fact that tomorrow might not be a rainy day either, and then we could get 4 days where the rain is just absolutely non-stop. It just goes like that sometimes, right? It's unpredictable. There's the drop down. I'm actually going to get some more coal from this. Also going to get as much iron as I can too. Just because I'm collecting minerals right now, really, and storing as much as I can, because I know when you get to later game, you just stop coming down here, and then, you know, iron can get harder to get, and you kind of forget about it a bit more. Sometimes I even end up buying it later on in the game because, you know, it's just just saves more time. So I may as well get as much as I can now as I'm dropping down. Hopefully I can get to about, I'm thinking level 70 today would be great. Once I've done that and got down to level 70, it just means that I can probably upgrade my trident. I don't know, we'll have to see, because the trident's going all right now. I feel like the spam click, which is this one that I'll show you, is kind of making things a lot easier. But I think the actual base hit of the trident is getting worse as we go down. We'll just have to see it as we go and see if we need an upgrade or can find, you know, something better. There's the drop down again. So now only one more level to get to 65. And we're past the halfway point of the mines. Didn't even take that one in. It just happened. There we go. 65. I feel like we are doing really well in the mines in this save. Also, not having to use any energy just to water crops at the start of the game. It means that I've been able to invest a lot of my time and a lot of my energy into the mines, which is great. I can see another exit down here too. So we'll just get a little bit more iron on the way and then drop down, and that's 68. One off the very funny number. There we go. Starting to feel exhausted now, so I'll just eat some more spring onions. Maybe we could even get to 75 today. We'll have to see. Which would not be that bad at all. I can't believe I've just done that. I just left the mine instead of... I thought I was clicking to... Oh, I thought I was clicking to eat. Oh, that's such a fail. I can't believe I've done that. Well, now I am back again. 65, let's go. I feel like I was so confused when that happened, or what I just did, and then it like all clicked. I don't know if you can see that on my face. Not be that bad at all. It just all clicked what I'd done. I was just gutted. Still am, to be fair. That could have been 75 today. Am I even going to get to level 70 now? I really hope so. Okay, there we go. I feel like the game heard me speaking about how good I was playing it, and it was like, take this. This playthrough is hard enough of Stardew Valley. My own mistakes threaded through them. They don't help, do they? Okay, there we go. 69. But I should be able to get to at least 70 today after this, which isn't too bad, thinking about how I just had a setback of 5. And thinking about in the grand scheme of things, being at level 70 in the mines already in this part of the playthrough is amazing. Although I did do an oopsie. Oh, no way. Well, it was all worth it in the end, because we got some quality retaining soil. I might end up putting this down pretty early on here, or I might save it for later on next month. But by then, we might have the first sprinkler, which is going to be a game changer in this. The drop down's been always there. That is level 70, and we get the master slingshot, which I don't really use that often. Also got a magnet ring, which is better than this small magnet ring, so we'll put that on, and then I'm going to head home, sleep the night, and then check if not tomorrow, but the day after is a day where we can get some rain. Did you also see me go and run up to the minecarts there? Just because I'm so used to doing that when I leave the mines. God, my brain sometimes. It's always funny going back from like a pretty complete playthrough or like a finished playthrough and then going back and playing like before the community center and restarting a whole new save. It's always so funny because you just forget those little things like, why can't I use those minecarts? Why are they out of order? And then you're like, ah, I'm a rookie in this playthrough right now. So I'm going to sleep the night here and get into the 6th. There we go, level 3. Combat roots player, that's a good one to have, especially going into winter. I did not make any money. Well, only made 50. We'll get into day 6 here and check the weather report. Come on. Clear and sunny all day. It's okay though. The rainy days will come. Okay, all of the chickens now have grown up. Oh, seeing my kids grow up. It's so sad. Such an amazing feeling being a chicken father. Crops still looking sad. We are seeing a reoccurring theme of this series. Today I'm going to be fishing at the ocean. There's 2 ocean fish that I can catch in this month, so hopefully we can catch them today. The 2 that we're catching is the tuna and the tilapia, I think it is pronounced. The red snapper, I need it to be raining, so I'm waiting on that one. And there's also the walleye, which I need to be raining, but that one's caught in the river. And also pretty late at night. I think that's 12 p.m. till 2 a.m. So it needs to be pretty late for that one. There is some bubbles behind me, so I'm going to go there next. But we'll see if we can fish here. This is my favorite fishing spot, but that rock is my favorite spot in the whole of Stardew Valley to fish, really. I really like fishing there. The little lonely rock, and that's the tuna as well. So we're already done for the day in what we needed. Ah, the bubbles are gone. Rip the bubbles. Back to the rock. The area outside this rock is classed as deeper water, so it's just the best place to really fish here in the game, and especially here at the ocean. Ooh, we have a new achievement as well. So that's catch 24 different types of fish. At the moment, we've only got really fisher ones, which is kind of funny. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, I was not expecting that at all. Was that the pufferfish? That could have been the pufferfish. I'm so glad I bought that now because that went crazy. Oh my god. That is Mad. Oh my god. That fish moves so quick. I feel like I would have to buy the next rod to be able to catch that this month. I know I have caught it before because I have completed off stream the 1 year community center challenge. I think I caught it in my last save or in that playthrough because it was something that was always like on my mind as something that I needed and something that's quite difficult to get. Fish like that as well, they can just be quite hard, especially when you're at a low skill level, because I am still at fishing level 5. But you just need to invest some more time into fishing, and then eventually everything will get a little bit easier. You see how it just like, you know, when it goes and it flies, there's just no keeping up with it. And I'm actually getting quite a few fish now, which seem like the harder ones, which is fine because we like the opportunities to catch them, but the chances of me catching them right now are quite lower. Maybe at the end of summer would be better once I put some more time into that fishing level skill. Fish like this will take, and we'll take the treasure, you know? Perfect fish caught and treasure. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Just some coal. I mean, not the greatest treasure, right? But right now I'm more bothered about the quantity of fish rather than the quality of fish, because I'm going to be selling a lot of them, except this tuna and one of these tilapia. Everything else is probably going to get sold. Got a bit more treasure here. Got a new artifact for Gunther, adding a little bit more to our collection. So it's getting a bit closer to nighttime, so I'm going to head back. I'm going to sell a lot of these fish, apart from those two that I talked about before. Hopefully get a bit more money today. Tomorrow, of course, we're going to check if it's going to be a rainy day for the day after. And then I'm going to evaluate what I want to do. I think going to Pierre's, using this quality retaining soil, put that down, and then also put some more hot peppers might be the play. So all of these fish can be sold. That should be a decent amount of money right there. I'm also going to sell this clam too. And then I'm going to sleep the night. Another day done in Stardew Valley. Level 6 fishing. Okay, there we go. We got 4,000 there today. So investing a lot of time into fishing, especially in the sea in summer. And we got 200 for the eggs as well. So that's not too bad. Get my money back from those chickens as we go throughout the summer. Today we have Queen of Sauce, which is baked fish. That's great. And we also have the weather report for tomorrow. Beautiful sunny day. A little bit of a shame that there isn't a rainy day coming up in the next few. Not leaving us with much of an opportunity to get a run of rainy days in one go. Sometimes that's how Stardew Valley works, and you get a full run of, you know, a couple of rainy days, but there is some festival days coming up. I know there's also is some guaranteed rainy days, and also that the percentage of rainy days gets higher throughout the month. We might not get all of our rainy days now. We might get our rainy days later on. Today is a Sunday, so I'm going to head to the Traveler to start off my day. And then I think I'm going to do some mining and maybe some fishing in the mines. But I always go check the Traveler first thing on a Friday or a Sunday, or usually close to one of the first things that I do in those days, just to see if there's any items that could help me out a lot. We got red plate, tulip, iridium ore, which is usually a good one to get, but I'm not going to be buying that yet. Fried egg. Oh my god, we have a sprinkler. Oh my god. I did not think we could get a sprinkler in this rotation. So I think that is going to be something that we have to buy. That's amazing. Wow. Then we have sunflower seeds, coconut, yam, periwinkle, summer spangle, modern table, and another rare seed. Now I think a yam might be one that we need for one of the bundles. That is in fall though, so we might end up having that. And the other one would be a periwinkle, but we finished that fish tank bundle. I just absolutely can't believe I've just got a sprinkler. Oh my god, that changes everything here. So I think the plan here is go straight to Pierre's, because I have a little plan with the sprinkler. This kind of changes up a few things. I think I am going to buy 4 more hot pepper seeds and place them down. But it just depends if I should do hot pepper or if I should do a different crop. It depends how much of a risk I want to take, because I could take a little bit more of a risk here. I could go for something like a radish, which takes 6 days. I think most of the other things is kind of difficult and they're kind of hard to predict, like corn, 14 days, but it also is a summer and fall crop. They have like hops, which is 11 days and only growing in summer. Like a lot of these crops that I'm looking at here, it's quite difficult to know when the first rainy day is going to be. So that is kind of the risk element to this. But if I go with something like a radish, or if I go with something like the pepper, I know that's only going to be 5 days. So even if it doesn't rain until like the 11th or even later than that, I'm still going to get to grow this pepper all the way through, and even maybe produce it after, because these stay and produce after the first harvest. And also, when I was saying about the quality retaining soil, I actually don't need to put that on. I feel like I got my brain fixated on using the soil. I do also want to look at the quality crops bundle, because that's another consideration. Because the corn might be a good idea here. I know it takes 14 days to grow, but I want to try and get the gold quality ones for the quality crops bundle done next month in fall. But will I be level 2 farming yet, so I can get sprinklers down and then ensure that I get the corn, the pumpkin, and also any other crops that I want to grow in that month to a good standard? It's hard to know. I think what I'm going to do is go for the safe bet just to start off with and go with 2 pepper seeds. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for 2 corn seeds as well. So I'm taking a little bit of a risk, but it's not 4 corn seeds. It's not like all in on that risk. It's a little bit more of a reserved one, but you know, still taking a little bit. That was so good we went and I got that sprinkler though. I'm so happy with that. So I'm going to place the sprinkler right here, and then the 4 squares on either side are going to be where I plant these. The 2 pepper seeds on there and the corn seeds on there. I'm not going to go for the quality ones. Also going to put my scarecrow here just so it covers that area. I'm not going to go for any quality fertilizer or any basic fertilizer and try and get high quality ones with these. I'm just going to be sticking with that. I don't want to take too much of a risk just in case I don't get the corn all the way through and I've wasted even more money. It means that these 4 are very likely to be done and we'll hopefully get our farming level up. So I'm here again at the mine. So I'm going to try and get down another 5 more levels today. I want to keep on getting down in the mine so I can hopefully find that fire quartz. That's the last item I need to complete that room. So I'm just going to be trying to get further down in here today. It is getting a little bit harder with the trident now, but it's still not too bad. I'm still, you know, defeating most of the mobs pretty easily. So I think I'm just going to stick with the trident for the next few levels, at least to level 80. And then I guess we're going to have to reevaluate there whether the trident's good enough to keep me going and keep me carrying on in the save. And as we go further down in the mines, because it might be something that I need to like get a new upgrade from Marlon. And there we go, another 5. I'm just going to continue down and see if I can get to level 80 today. I'm not 100% sure I will because it's already coming up to 7 p.m. There's already a drop down back down here, so I'm just going to hit that. There's another one too. We don't mind that too. Basically just got 2 free passes right there. I've ran out of energy, so I'm gonna have to leave it there at level 75 today. See, I've done it again, out of order. Wow, I really keep on saying about the minecarts, and then in my brain I'm like, minecarts, I can use them. I just have to tell myself, no Tom, we have to wait, we ain't got them yet. Very soon though. Very soon. Just got 249, which is a bit of a weird number. I think that's because some of the egg qualities were better than the others. So we're starting to get the smaller golden large eggs, which is great. It's not the best money to start, but we'll take anything we can get in this playthrough. Weather report, come on, rain. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We have not had a single rainy day. I think it might be 4 or 5 rainy days in total. None in summer yet and none in this episode, which is not great at all. Willie's saying come by the shop and check out the new rods I'm selling. They're the best money you can buy. You can customize them with different types of tackle. Hope to see you soon. We will do, Willie, but not yet because I just don't have the money to do that yet. Also going to go collect these eggs again. Hopefully we can get a gold one. Okay, we didn't today, but we got some silver ones. Today I'm going to do another little bit of fishing, and I'm going to be doing it at the beach again. The sea was really great last time for getting fish and also for money. I made a lot of money that day, so I think that is going to be the strategy to make a bit more money. And I think tomorrow we will look and see if we can buy anything at Robin's store. A new building for the farm. Ooh, there is a rainbow shell over here as well. We'll take that. Rainbow shells are pretty good. They don't sell for absolutely loads, but they still sell for quite a decent price. They're not really an item that's needed for anyone or anything. I don't think they're really like a love gift for anyone or anyone really likes them in the game. I normally just sell them because it's the best thing to do with them and you'll get a little bit of money. Some days on Stardew, it really just do be me and Willie just sat fishing, having a fun time. Still don't get how he doesn't know about this little fishing spot though. He's been fishing for years. I've only been in like a month, you know. Level up, Willie, level up. Oh my god, we got a new sword. Neptune's Glaive. I don't have my sword on me to compare, but I think this might be better than what we have at the moment. Plus, it is a sword. So I know the speed is a bit lower, but having the extra defense and the weight is kind of good. I feel like that weight will probably increase knockback, I do believe. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't, and if it does something else, let me know. But I think that damage up to 35 is better. I think currently my other one does about 29, I think it is. I'll have to go and double check that when we get back. And we'll also take the diamond. It must be a good luck day today because that was a great chest. See if we can get anything else cool today just by fishing here in the ocean. I've got to say that I am loving this spot. I'm loving this spot more this playthrough when I'm playing the game off stream than I have really ever done. Usually I do come here and fish on stream, but I do a lot less fishing than usual on stream. If anyone doesn't know, I stream most weekdays over on Twitch, so if you are interested, my Twitch will be in the description. I play a lot of Stardew Valley, cozy games, and also a lot of interactive games with chat. We have a lot of fun, we have a lot of laughs, and yeah, if anyone wants to go check that out, watch some cozy games and have some fun, then do so. There's some bubbles on this side, which I'm going to go and grab right here, right now. See if we can get anything cool in these bubbles. I'm going to need a few more rainy days just to catch the fish that we need to be caught in rain. See what this chest brings as well. See, I said it must be a good luck day, and then we just get bait in that one. Nice. Ooh, some more gold. Doing okay in the treasure chest today, and also catching quite a few fish again. So right now I'm going to head away from the ocean and stop fishing. I caught a lot of fish there, which I'm pretty happy with, and also got some good treasure. But I want to head back and sell these fish and sell some of the items that are in my inventory right now. And I also want to go and head to the community center after doing that, because there's a few things that are in my chest and also in my inventory that I want to put into the community center before the end of today's episode, just so I have everything sorted for next episode. So I'm going to sell all of these fish, and I'm also going to sell that rainbow shell. I'll sell the diamond too, why not? Why not? This Neptune's glaive sword level 5 is 18 to 35 damage. So here's the moment of truth with this trident. 15 to 26. Okay, so this glaive, this sword is going to be way better. It might be a bit slower than the trident, which we can kind of spam click. And also we don't have the spam click. We have the like little block with these swords. But we're definitely going to be trying this out, because if you can hit for 35 and knock back with the weight and have a little bit more defense, it might make it easier, especially when we get down to the really low levels in the mines. I'm talking like past level 100. So that trident is going to get retired into that chest right there. So now I want to pick up the winter root. I'm going to pick up one frozen geode, the ghost fish, the tilapia, and the tuna, and then we're going to head to the community center. Now we're going to put the ocean fish, the tuna, and the tilapia goes in there. Speciality fish, the ghost fish, goes in there, meaning we only need the sunfish now. Frozen geode goes in the field research, and the winter root in the winter foraging. Perfect. I feel like I've got a lot completed in this episode in terms of the community center. I'm so happy how close we are to completing the minecarts. But honestly, this sprinkler is probably going to be the best investment that we could have had. This could be the game changer for the whole series. I'm going to go to sleep for the night and see how much money we made. Level 7 fishing already. Wow. We got 2 new crafting recipes. And then how much money do we make here? Okay. Wow. There we go, another 5k. So that means we should be able to invest probably in a barn or maybe an upgraded coop if we go for another day like that and do a lot of fishing. Oh, it's the moment of truth with the weather report. Clear and sunny again. We have had no luck at all. We do have the cutscene with Demetrius, which is amazing. Hi Capo, I have some good news for you. A few days I made a breakthrough in my research on the local environment. I'll spare you the technical details and get straight to the point. You know that empty cave over there, a little ways to the west? Well, I have a way to turn it into something useful for both of us. I like to set up the cave to attract local species. You can harvest whatever produce they produce. I can either set up the cave to attract mushrooms or fruit bats. The bats will sometimes leave you fruit for you to collect. See, I've done both in different playthroughs. I've done mushrooms, which I do like, and I've done fruit, which is great as well. But for this, I think I'm going to be going for fruit. The main reason why I'm going to be going for fruit here, because buying fruit trees early on in this game can be quite expensive. And the main way that you make money in this game at the start is through crops, which we just haven't been able to do at all. And even when we have, and even when we're going to this month, we're not going to be getting the best, money for the crops that we get. We haven't invested into pumpkins. We haven't invested into strawberries in the previous month either. So really, we're going to be quite limited on money. Mushrooms are something that I can just complete as we go, but with the fruit, I'm not going to be able to find them. I have to, plant a tree and then get the produce from that tree. So overall, I think fruit for this playthrough is great. I think fruit is a great option as well. It's a debate in the community always which one is better, and I think both are really great, but it depends if you're going to have a lot of fruit trees on your farm or in your greenhouse eventually, and also how much you like going to the mines is a big factor in that. I like going to the mines a lot and I like mining, so finding those mushrooms isn't the worst case scenario for me. And especially for this playthrough, I am going to be going for fruit with the bats option. All right, I'll go set it up for you right now. It shouldn't take any time at all. Thanks for letting me do this. No worries, Demetrius. And also, there are so many packs which you need fruit from. If I click on my community center tab and head over to the bulletin board, you can see that a few of these packs, I do believe, yes, this fodder pack, you need apples. I think it's the enchanter one, you need a pomegranate. So now I have a chance of getting these items done quite early on. Usually milk and cheese is the way that I go with this, and then I go honey. I put some jelly in as well, and sometimes I'll find some cloth, so most of the time I don't need to put the fruit in there, but right now fruit might be a good option just to get these down because I haven't hit the farming level to, you know, make the cheese yet. So this is going to allow me to get this bundle done so much quicker. I also just picked up a common mushroom off the floor there. That is something that can go into my community center. Let me know in the comment section if there's anything that I missed in today's playthrough or anything that I should be doing in summer. I love doing these videos, it's so much fun, and it always makes you think about Stardew in a completely different way. I recently reacted to the first ever Stardew Valley trailer, which was from 9 years ago. I compared the art style and the gameplay mechanics from that trailer to the current ones of Stardew Valley, and it was a lot of fun. The game looks so different from what I've played today, and it's just crazy to see the development of characters and overall the whole game, especially seeing something that was nearly 10 years old. So if you do want to go check out that video, please do so. Also subscribe so you don't miss episode 4 of this playthrough. I hope you've all enjoyed this one. If you have, drop a like rating. Also, my Twitch link is down in the description if you do want to go check that out. Drop a follow and all that good stuff. So that's going to be me today. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. I've been Capo, and I'll see you in the next Stardew Valley video.